I said, out of everyone in Wellington right now, I cannot be the one to get COVID, because on the side of Circa Theatre is my face and sorry for your loss. And it was there till June. If any of us get COVID or any of those audience members get COVID, that's the end of our career. That show cannot go on. Rough time. I'm Cian. I was born and raised in Hamilton in Kirikiriroa. I'm a māmā to a 4-year-old called Mason, and I am an actor and a playwright and a theatre maker, and I produce as well. In my final year at university, I kind of realised that I had never played a character of my own ethnicity who was Māori or even a Kiwi. I don't think I had played at all. And so I started to look for things because I wasn't really taught it, and I didn't find it within the region. So I had that ambition and kind of that naive perception. I thought, okay, I'll do it, and that's where I wrote my first show. I like work that reflects the people that I see. I think there's real beauty in reality, and I think people crave voices that they recognise, and not so much just the sound of them, but what they have to say. I think that's a really powerful tool when I'm making theatre. I'm about to perform All I See for Kia Mau Festival. In 2019, my husband unexpectedly passed away. I was 23, he was 23. We decided I'll stop teaching and he will work and I'm going to do this theatre thing, and then he unexpectedly dropped and everything changed. And so I kept doing the theatre thing, and then we went into lockdown. And I had the urge to create again, you know, sitting at home in lockdown with my 3-year-old at the time, and I wanted to create a new work. And obviously, the only thing that was kind of at the forefront was grief. We don't really talk about grief much, and we struggled to articulate the experience of grieving. But then I realised it's because we really lack the language of it. It's not just, we don't talk about it because it's hard. It's because I cannot articulate what is going on in my head day to day, and people would often say, oh, I don't know how you do it, or I could never do it. I could never survive. How do you survive? And so it's like, I have not got the words to explain how you move on, how you move forward. Or sometimes you go into spaces and, you know, Inside Out, the movie, you feel like sadness without even meaning it. You just walk into a room and the vibe just drops and people look at you like, oh, and you go, oh yeah, okay, that's right. That's me in the space. I found that a lot. And people would do it so lovingly, you know, and you knew that, I knew that, I could see it in their eyes, they just want to help. And then they realise they can't help, so then they just kind of exit. But something I found, you know, the place I feel strongest is in theatre, is whether that's making and rehearsal or performing. That's where I feel like I got my together, you know? So it was really it was an interesting dynamic to bring that into that space where I could step away and become a maker, a theatre maker, and I could write script, and it wasn't like a diary entry. It's 18 months after his passing, but I have to go back to the collaborators, and I have to mihi to them. Laura Hohi, Mihailo Ladjevic, Bob Savia, Eddie Elliott, Andy, having that core team of collaborators, and distancing my story from her story in this particular piece is fundamental to keeping me safe. And just having those people check in, and also moderating myself. I'm able to step away if it's too much. And I think a big thing as well is premiering at Kia Mau Festival. You know, it feels like I'm bringing it home, and I feel like I'm wrapped in love. And yeah, I think I would feel a lot more unstable if it was somewhere else, if I was premiering somewhere else. But the fact that I'm able to bring it to Kia Mau, I think that's a huge safety net. So I think I'm instinctively ambitious. Like, I don't really go 50 Ks, I go like over the speed limit. I don't chill. I think that's just natural. But I've also been really fortunate. Like, I won't disregard that in my short time since I graduated university, I've had so much support and mentorship from people, and I think that's a huge reason as to why I'm here today, is that those people have taken me under their wing and they've guided me and pushed me into places that I didn't think I was worthy of or able to hold those places. Yeah, those mentors, they are a huge reason why I'm getting pushed